Hi everyone, we are back with June exam paper 1 2025. We are moving on to question 4.3. Solve the following inequality and represent your answer on a number line. So our inequality is this guy over here, and that is 2x minus 1 over 3 is greater than or equal to -5, but also less than 3, greater than or equal to -5, less than 3. Alright, so I've got that problem written down here. So we're going to represent our answer on a number line once we have solved the inequality. And we are going to do that by first of all getting rid of our 3, our fraction. So again, same thing, we don't want to work with fractions, so we're going to multiply all the way through by 3. That means I'm going to multiply every piece of this inequality by 3. Okay, so remember, this is the rules for inequalities are similar to that of equations. So if I multiply this fraction by 3 to get rid of the denominator, I must multiply everything else by that 3 as well. So in other words, meaning the -5 must be multiplied by 3, and the 3 must also be multiplied by 3, so I can keep everything balanced. So I'm going to have -3 times 5. I'm going to have -5 times 3 is -15. The inequality sign remains the same. I only change the inequality sign direction if I'm multiplying through with some negative number. And 3 times 3 is 9. Right, so that's the first step. Now, as with equations, I'm wanting to isolate x from this over here. So I want x to be by itself, not moving anywhere else, still staying where it is, but by itself. So again, I'm going to remove everything around the x. So I'll first get rid of the -1 by adding 1 to the middle, but then of course adding 1 everywhere else. So I'm going to add 1 to -15. I'm going to add 1, so I will just show what I'm doing by writing out everything so we can see what's happening here. And I'm going to add 1 here also. Right, and if I simplify this negative, so just before I simplify the left and right hand side of the inequalities, 2x minus 1 plus 1 will just be 2x. Now, what's happening here is, so those of you who think in terms of taking numbers from one side to another, I've taken the -1 and the sign changes just like with equations, so that's where that 1 ended up. I moved it here and it became +1, but I also need to move it this way because it's an inequality with 2 inequality signs. So I'm going to put that 1 over there, so that's why that's a +1. But of course, what's actually happening here is I'm adding 1 all the way through, so that's why there's a +1 here. I added 1 here and I added 1 here, so that gets rid of the 1s, and then of course -15 plus 1 is -14, and 9 plus 1 is 10. The mistakes that were made here was again because of signs. Some people ended up with -16 over here because you forgot about adding integers. So you said -15 plus 1 is -16, and here people got 8 and all kinds of other stuff. And that is simply because, again, negligence, carelessness, not focusing on basic operations with integers, okay, pluses and minuses, so adding negative numbers. So one more thing left to do. I almost have my x by itself. I still have a coefficient of 2. And we are going to, remember, this is 2 times x, so to get rid of the 2, I'm not going to add or subtract 2, I'm going to divide by 2 everywhere. So that means -14 divided by 2, 2x divided by 2, and 10 divided by 2. That results in the 2's disappearing, so I'll have my x alone, isolated like I wanted. -14 divided by 2 is -7. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is the, forgot about the inequality sign. So this is the inequality solved now. We've solved the inequality. In other words, x, in order for this to be true, x must be greater than or equal to -7 and less than 5. Okay, so this is what I need to plot on the number line. So I'm going to just get a quick number line going here. Right, so here I've got a number line, -7 on the left, of course, and 5 to the right. My solution, this says that my solution lies between -7 and 5. But just note, of course, that because we've got a greater than or equal to here, it means I'm going to have a closed circle at -7, meaning -7 is included in your solution. And over here, I'm going to have an open circle at 5 because there's no equal sign here. So that will look as follows. I'm going to have a closed dot circle. I'm going to have an open dot circle at 5. And I'm going to join the two. And that will be my solution that's represented on the number line. So this is the complete solution. Some people actually tried to get this sorted out and maybe got to this point, but then they completely neglected to do this part. You have to do that because it asks you to represent your solutions on a number line. So you are going to score marks for this, and you're going to lose marks if you don't do this part. So that is the complete solution.